I can't remember. How does that old song go? Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but I don't give a shit because I have a robot that's gonna do all the work for me. Oh no, we need some more light in here. Oh yeah, the packages, hang on. Plow blade. Wow. Sorry, I know it's heavy.
Cool. That's awesome, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Got the last piece?
Yeah, this should be it. Yep, there's like 10 packages that came, so I'm sure you're the one that dropped them off.
I'll have to see it when it's done.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks, man. All right, I'm sorry. I cannot do the ASMR opening boxes thing. I can't do it. No more. I cannot believe the Yarbo robot is finally here. It's like a dream. Oh my God, there it is. Look at that, look at the little tank. Oh my God, this is so cool. Wow, it smells good. It smells like a pack of, not to be hitting on like pop culture right now because it's really big, but Pokemon cards, like a fresh pack of Pokemon cards. Okay, I think I'm opening up this wrong, hang on. So there were a couple people in my last video saying, hey, couldn't someone just run up and steal this thing? I mean, it on its own is extremely heavy. Once you throw on the plow attachment, no one is running away with this thing, I promise you. Yeah, it's a little powerhouse, and it's so cool that it came with the summertime treads here, like turf tires, so you don't jack up your lawn. So these are the summertime treads, and then of course the studded, way more aggressive wintertime ice and snow treads. Oh, dude, no way. No way. I've totally forgot about this. So this is an automated robot, of course. It does all the work for you. It maps out your driveway and your lawn. It can cut your grass, plow your driveway, all on its own. But just for fun, they include a physical controller in here. Modeled after, of course, a very popular controller design. Look how cool that looks. That's awesome. I know the military does this too because soldiers are way more familiar with them, and then there's no learning curve. You just have all the buttons you need right there. And we all know me being a super nerd, we have like the Spice Orange controller, the Indigo Purple for the GameCube, some limited editions, the Funtastic controllers for the N64, Super Famicom controller, and now the Yarbo controller. That's gonna fit right in with the collection. God, it feels like I'm loading unobtainium up into the DeLorean right now to go back into the past. Oh my God. Oh God, it's on.
Ready to work.
Wow, it talks to you. Holy smokes, the lights are so bright. So if I know my controllers, oh my God, look how it lights up. The amount of detail they put into this is crazy. It's like they meant for it to be like super
Ready to
cool,
work.
super cool, and get the job done, but also be a giant adult-sized toy. Okay, so that's the lights. Oh my God. Okay, so this is the unlock button. You are joking me. Does it hurt if I run over my foot? No, it doesn't. Oh my God. If I had this, I mean, having it as an adult is amazing, but if I had this as a kid, we have like a walking path here in my neighborhood, and I literally want to take this out for like a walk so I can keep playing with it. So these are the summer treads. I'm gonna try and swap them out for the ice and snow treads. Piece of cake, 4 screws on the faceplate. Just unlock the tensioning screw. Takes about 10 minutes, 5 minutes per side. Super easy. As the snow rolled in, we were expecting around 4 inches. We ended up getting over 10. Sent out the Yarbo on its maiden voyage. Now this robot is supposed to save you time. I could be getting other stuff done, but I could not help myself from just watching it work the entire time. So I got nothing else done because I just kept staring at it and watching this thing work because it's so satisfying. The whole time I'm thinking, oh my God, it's doing it on its own. I don't have to work at all. Meanwhile, I'm standing there not doing anything else except watching the robot. And it mapped out the driveway perfectly. I do share a driveway with my neighbor, and it's so satisfying here whenever it's like this sped up footage, which isn't sped up too much. So it is very quick in reality to get the entire driveway done. Cleared everything off, and it throws the snow pretty far, even with how heavy the snow was. It was a little bit of a wet snow, still did really, really good, and the snow was coming down crazy fast, about 1 inch per hour. It already snowed about 6 inches, so a lot more snow was on the way, but I couldn't help myself, had to send it out. And then I also wanted to try out the plow attachment. This was so cool, really easy to install. There's 6 screws total, took like 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. And this one was great. It got way down to the asphalt, didn't scrape anything or anything like that. This one was even more satisfying. And the way that it was mapped out, it knew to put the snow on either side of the driveway so it wouldn't make like a bottleneck of a pile of snow at the end of the driveway. So this worked out perfect. The snow blower attachment is obviously what you get this for because it throws the snow way away from the driveway, but the plow attachment, for some reason, I don't know, that inner kid in me, this is like a little toy bulldozer, way more satisfying. And then you can see here the driveway, this is the following day. Sub-zero temperatures, so cold out. And this is just like residual salt from my truck that's left over. My driveway and my neighbor's driveway, because the Yarbo was nice enough to do my neighbor's, who was super thankful, got it cleared spotless. So if you did not get your driveway clean like my neighbors didn't, and you drive over the stuff, it compacts the snow, makes it into ice, and that's not gonna melt, super dangerous. Plus my wife's pregnant, so the Yarbo out here doing the absolute most to make the driveway look perfect. Grandparents are away on vacation and they have to come back to a big snowy driveway, so I'm gonna do a little surprise for them here. Got the Yarbo robot set up, and this time I'm not gonna stick around. I'm gonna take off and see what it can do on its own. So we have it all mapped out and programmed here. I walked through the snow a little bit, so it's gonna be a little bit compacted down, but I think it's gonna do well. So camera 2, stay in here, and we're gonna go get some stuff done today in the meantime. Thank God I don't have to do that because it is so frigid out. Holy smokes. I don't know if anyone else is going through this. This video is probably posted a couple days after the little polar vortex or whatever Arctic air that's coming down. It's so freaking cold out, man. So the robot gets to do that. I get to go do more important things. Had to run over to Target to grab some supplies here for 717 Supply. Shooting some commercials today while the Yarbo's working. Got a tin of Pokemon cards. If you want to see me use these and open all of those, go head on over to 717 Supply because I opened these packs over there. I really bought them for a prop for a commercial, but we can open them, still have fun. After I'm done shooting this, we're gonna head back and see the results of the Yarbo snowplow. It's commercial time. Yeehaw.
But like once.
In reality, I'm sure the Yarbo was finished up long before I even got home. Reviewing the footage, it looks like it took it about 15 minutes to complete the driveway, so very quick. And watching this footage back is so satisfying. It's such a good feeling whenever you multitask like this because it's the robot doing the work, but in terms, it's like sort of an extension of yourself. So you could be doing anything, making breakfast, answering emails, relaxing, but doesn't matter. You can do it all guilt-free because in your head, you're like, I'm not watching TV right now. I'm actually getting the driveway done or the grass cut, anything like that. So you can relax guilt-free because you know that work and chores are getting done in the meantime. But I'm just gonna stop talking here because it's super satisfying just to watch the Yarbo do its job and the snow fly through the rays of sunshine. Yeah, I'm a true believer now. First off, it's cool seeing the little tank treads where it went. The mapping was extremely accurate. It looks like we have a little bit of grass here, but that's good, I guess. Just a little bit of buffer zone gives it like a wider area if you have to get in and out of your car, because this is sort of a narrow driveway, but it's pretty long. Very symmetrical and like satisfying. Sorry the lighting's not that great, but you can see we got a decent amount of snow. The only thing I didn't ask it to do was to get the walkway here. They have a long walkway, so instead of shoveling that, I definitely want to use the tools that I have here, which is the Yarbo robot. And it even did good on like the really packed snow up there from the snowplow. Awesome, now the house is all ready for whenever they get back. Not gonna have to worry about slipping and falling. They get back tomorrow, so this thin like millimeter layer will be long gone by them. But the Yarbo couldn't work at my house, my grandparents' house, and beyond, because we have a huge business venture I'm thinking about doing with these. Now, you guys were a little skeptical, but I think with a slight adjustment, it's gonna be very profitable and practical. Super impressed with this fantastic piece of machinery. I've always wanted something like this ever since I was a little kid, imagining having your own robot tank machine. The robot itself is cool. The fact that it does useful things that are very time consuming is just a bonus. Didn't take me long at all to get set up. All my neighbors are impressed, come out and ask questions about it, and they advertise everywhere about their customer service and that their tech support is a phone call away. They get you hooked up with a representative and get you the help you need if there are any problems, but it's so user-friendly, I doubt you're gonna have any. I just did a little test run here to cut a path for me back to the back of the house. I didn't have the plow attachment on. I just wanted to see if it can just drive through the snow and if it gets bogged down, and it made it the whole way. It cut a path through all the snow, even whenever it was piling up like a giant pile in front of it. Never stopped even once or slowed down. It's got a ton of torque. So you might be getting Yarbo for the ease of use. It has the outdoor pad here where it can go and charge on its own. This is like its own little designated parking spot. You can have it indoors or outdoors, whichever you prefer. It comes with a ton of accessories to make the ease of use even easier. And all that's left is the data center itself, which you just have to hook up. As long as it has a clear view of the sky, your Yarbo should work 100% all the time. Setting it up is super easy, not complicated at all. It seems like a lot of parts, but really it all snaps together, so it's not a big deal. And I had to shoot a video on top of it, and this still only took me like a day, 2 at the most, and I plowed 2 driveways with it and had a ton of time to spare to go do other stuff. So your plan might be to have this to save some time, have something cool in your arsenal of lawn care and snow removal. Mine's a little bit different. I'm trying to make money with the Yarbo. And you know me, I like these little small business startup ideas. And y'all remember my last video where I said I could drop off these Yarbos at a customer's house. And I'm sure some of you remember my last video where I was introducing this product, sort of getting a feel for how we might think about this. And some of you might remember my last video I did on this product where I was like, you know, I should get one of these and make my own little empire of robots to do snow removal and lawn care. Drop it off at each customer's house. They do all the work. I just come back and pick up the robots. So get like a fleet of these and start from there. A better idea, and this was actually from a commenter, it's not my own original idea, was to get these robots, set them up at the client's house. That way they don't have to worry about if anything breaks or if there's a malfunction or something like that. See, I know the key. There really is never malfunctions with these. They never really do break, and their warranty and customer service is so top-notch that it wouldn't be that big of a deal if we ever had to cross that bridge. So I would lease the robots out. I don't know why I'm doing quotes, because that's exactly what I'm doing. It's just plain Jane. Leasing the robots out to customers. They would pay a monthly rental fee, which wouldn't be that much. I can't kill them on this. Set the robot up, make sure it's mapped out 100% perfect, and then I would never have to drive around, pick up, drop off the robots, store them. So that's my plan with how to use these. And I think it'd be really cool. I have a couple neighborhoods in mind, and I think once the neighbors and the news catches on here, make a little LLC, lease the robots, maybe even talk with Yarbo, and I'm sure they'd be open to something in the future as well to turn this into like a lease agreement that we could do. And you guys know me, I love renting stuff out. My trailer rental business, my house I'm renting out. It just, this is like another step in the rental empire that I like doing. I'm so into the fact that I can let other people use my stuff temporarily, get it back, and I get money on top of it. It just seems like a glitch in life. I don't know, it's so cool to me. And this little robot thing, I just think is cool enough that it's gonna be eye-catching and catch on. Plus, it's gonna be so easy to advertise.
Some of you might think it's nuts, but I think this solves a lot of the problems that we had before with dropping them off and picking them up if there's ever a problem. Because they are tried and tested. That's why they sell so well, and Yarbo is such a trusted company. It's not a Kickstarter or a startup company. They're full-fledged, in-business, production making these robots. So it's really cool. Hopefully I can work with them in the future and do a lot more of this type of stuff. But if you guys have any doubts or any compliments or maybe ideas, because that one idea from a viewer was enough to really structure this business in a possible way to make it profitable and work a lot better. So if you guys have any positive comments, negative comments, whatever, let me know down in the comments. Likes are always appreciated. My channel's still, it's not young, but it's still small. So if you guys wouldn't mind doing that. And we are so close to 70,000 subscribers. So if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing for a lot more robot content and a bunch of other stuff I do, that would be awesome. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. If you guys want any more information on the robots, Yarbo, check them out in the description. That's it. Later.